retweet that as well.
I am Adam Post. I am live with the amazing Vinnie Tartamella. Love Vinnie T. How you doing, Vinnie?
Pretty good, my friend. How about yourself?
Awesome. And tonight we are talking about Through the Woods, the collected edition. I know, Vinnie, you did individual comics for this, and I wanted to talk to you about the collected edition. I know this is like a super deluxe edition, and I'm really excited you're getting this out. And this is kind of just a last minute stream for us. We've been talking about working on this. We've been talking about doing this together, and just finally like, all right, let's get this thing done so we can get some action going. Let me say hi to our friend Peter Charon in the chat. God bless all of you in the chat. Always good to see you. You know Peter too, right, Vinny?
Yeah, he's awesome. Great guy.
You see him around. He's all right.
Yeah.
So how's your day going? You're like super freaking busy all the time, right?
Yeah, always busy. If I'm not working on my projects or streaming, I'm doing freelance work. Yeah, I'm everywhere.
Yeah, I've seen you kind of all over the place. You're promoting books, doing all kinds of streams and everything, and talking to people and building people up and getting stuff done. The Boner King gets a hail from Hard Boil Entertainment.
Yeah.
Very cool. You went with that name, Boner King. That was just like a war campaign thing, but
hey, if that's what they want to call me, they can call me that, no problem. The Fulfillment King, the Boner King, whatever.
You're the Fulfillment King. I like how you get a lot of respect from people about how you really do deliver on campaigns.
Yeah, man.
And it's amazing.
Yeah.
And I don't think people understand how much work it is to get comics out to people, as promised, when promised.
Mm-hmm.
Because even when the stuff is done in advance, this could always be problems.
Oh, absolutely, man. You never know with printing or mail situation. There's always a whole bunch of stuff going through this because we're all doing it by ourselves. Like, there's no giant corporations. It's us. There's no middlemen.
Well, I do have elves that I enslave at my house. That's what the curtains are all about. But we're not live, are we? Never mind it. There are no elves here.
The bordello.
Everything is normal. Sportello. Cecil called it. My first conversation with Cecil, I went on Ethan's channel once, and Cecil's like, "Oh, I like your setup. It's like an opium den." Where? Or he's like, "Where are you? An opium den?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's how we roll."
I love it.
That guy is the funniest guy on the
He's awesome. Planet. Yeah, I had him on my channel too. He's great.
I haven't had him on my channel yet. I'm like, I gotta have him on though. I gotta get some Cecil action going up in this thing.
Oh yeah.
Swimsuit Issue or We Riot. Norm, I think you got the right idea. I don't want us to have to riot, but Vinny, can we get a swimsuit issue?
Through the Woods?
Well, that logger guy. I mean, he's so handsome. And
you know, we could do. Yeah, we could do. Mela Art World. I could do a swimsuit edition of all my characters. Could do that.
Swimsuit editions were hot. Look at those girls that Vinny does.
Oh hell yeah!
He is the king of boners, no question about it.
Oh, tonight I added an extra tier as well onto here.
Oh, I want to hear about it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, honestly, most people who are in our chat are probably hardcore Comicsgate guys. They know, our Indie Comics Network, and they probably have seen it. Let's talk about the new tier. Which one is it?
It's the I have 2 books now. That one right there.
Oh, yeah, 2 signed hardcover books.
Right. Because a couple of people were asking, they said, "Are you going to do an option where we get a tier that has 2? That way we save a little bit on shipping." And like I said, I hear people out. If that's what they want, I'll throw it up there, no problem. So
that's really reasonable.
Oh yeah, especially since it's a hardcover book. I mean, these things are going to be that's going to be £2 to mail.
But I'm going to tell you something. People who are listening. It's not easy to make these comics and get them produced and all that. I mean, Vinny's printer is a great printer, but to produce a hardcover book and have it look right and make sure it's bound properly and it's high quality, it's what you're expecting. It's not something you could do in your basement. Let's put it that way. And then to ship it out and keep all the corners perfect and everything like that, it's if you're getting it from Vinny, it's going to come in perfect condition. Yeah. So this is 2 signed copies. Mm-hmm. Of the hardcover book, both signed by the great Vinnie Tartamella, a.k.a. BK.
And Frankie. He's the writer.
Oh, and your brother, too.
Yeah. Yeah, my brother
Awesome.
wrote that one.
I love how you collaborate with your brother. I got to
Yeah.
get my brother back. I used to collaborate with my brother. I got to get him back into it. He's a lot of fun.
Yeah, you were telling me that time.
Yeah, I called him once on a live stream too. I'm surprised people don't do more
Oh, yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah, he totally didn't know I was calling.
Oh, no shit.
I'm like, yeah, you're on a live stream, but let me ask you about this. And then we were laughing our asses off. It was a great time.
That is great.
This is so cool. How many pages is this book again? I always like to ask people how many pages it is.
It's 98 pages.
You can't get me the extra 2 and go for 100.
What's going to change the whole format? It would end up being like 102 or something like that. Like the next.
Oh, they can't. Yeah, it's got to be a 4-page increment at least with them.
Well, yeah, because the inside, right?
Yeah.
It's the way you do in hardcover. Yeah, it changes.
Okay, good point. 98 pages is plenty. Don't be greedy, guys. Don't be greedy.
Right.
All right, Vinnie, I heard you talking about the story for Through the Woods, and if you don't mind, I know you were saying initially it was going to be more horror. I heard you talk about this on another channel.
Yeah.
And then you guys kind of changed the story a little bit to be more suspense.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the vibe like? What kind of movies is this like? Like, is it like this movie and that movie, or is it completely unique, or what do you think?
I'd say it's closer to unique, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I couldn't compare it to another thing because it's not. It's an original idea completely. So I mean, the way that we approach it and the way that I approach it, because I did the first draft of the story, I wanted it to be kind of like you're just kind of getting into it. You're almost like a movie. All right, now you're gonna distract me. You gotta pick a proper time to do this kind of thing.
Look the other way. Just look the other way.
I can't, man. On the bar thing.
All right, never mind.
But anyway, oh yeah, that was my favorite one. You know that.
I know. I like this girl with the peaches on her shirt.
That's fantastic.
So
But yeah, so like the way that we wrote it and the way that I started, I think we're taking the perspective of the female character in the story. So it's Laura Langley. So I wanted
it's her point of view. It's her point of view.
Yeah, I wanted to start it off where it's kind of like a real world thing, and then we slowly get into the supernatural parts of it. So yeah, so in the beginning of the whole story, you find out that she inherited this property in upstate New York. And, through the course of events of what's going on, it's not just the home, it's this whole property, and none of her other relatives wanted it. And she couldn't understand why. And she finds out it is actually haunted. There's rumors and stuff, and something kind of leads her into a part of the property where there is an old cabin in the back. And that's where she kind of mistakenly reawakens this restless spirit. So yeah, that's where the story kind of we take off. But the cool thing,
like girls are always making trouble. They mess up everything. They're reawakening spirits, and you can't take them anywhere.
But it's good. It's supposed to it was supposed to happen.
Yeah, it does actually sound really unique.
But the cool thing is, I mean, like the whole property she finds out was a loggers camp 100 years in the past. So there's some horrible stuff that went down during that, and that's what's kind of making everything happen, right? It's yeah.
Without giving away the whole story, but there's a whole tapestry there. Right. That's very it's very interesting. It does sound unique because without hearing some of that explanation of the story, you could think like, oh well, it's some horror movie with some girl in it, and but it's more than that.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing too, right? So like the initial premise that I had, like issue 1 pretty much stayed exactly how I written it to begin with, but we changed, we removed one character and we got rid of a really gory scene that was going to happen in the end of the book, and because my brother goes, "This is amazing," he goes, but what if we do something a little more suspense, a little more targeted towards the ghost kind of aspect. That way we don't shun too many people, because if it is straight up horror, we're going to get that niche market. It's going to be
a limited niche. Then you got to go all the way with it. You got to serve just that. Yeah, I like his insight. Mm-hmm. I like this question from Norm. This is interesting. Vinny, how did you come up with? Norm says the North Hudson for the setting. He's a native Tri-Lakes Adirondack guy.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We wanted to pick an area that we, I guess was closer to home as well. But like I was doing some research on lumberjacks and some of the areas that they were at, and that almost like fit what we needed perfectly. And my brother went into more detail about that as well. So I'm like, yeah, man, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're going with. So yeah, it worked.
Hey, Alex 303.
Mhm.
Saying hi to Alex 303.
Very
Seems very
cool.
friendly.
Nice.
And Skits is excited about getting your book hardbound. You're going to get it hardbound all the way, Skits.
Oh yeah. Well, again,
Skits has got a really cool comic coming out.
yeah, he does. Yeah, him and his wife were on my show. Yeah, great people. He also used to work for McFarlane.
Oh, Skits did?
Yep.
What did Skits do for McFarlane?
He did some stuff with the toy division out in Arizona.
Very interesting. Oh, there she is
pretty
again.
cool.
This girl's all over the place. Through the Woods. Vinny, this is really, really cool. And this is we're not going to, do we think you're going to see more adventures with this character? With Len?
Yeah, there's a possibility. We do have, this is a contained story, but we came up with a really cool concept. Well, my brother really did, of if people do want it, if it becomes in demand, yeah, we could definitely do a sequel that it's going to have a lot more action in it as well. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, he came up with something really cool and involving some newer characters too to this kind of universe. But yeah, this could definitely be extended.
Wow, that would be cool. It's just hard to pick which project to put what time into, right? Because you're doing all of it.
Yeah.
So you're going to be like really cautious about what you decide to do because you're doing that instead of 3 other things, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, and that's the thing too, right? So I have City of Venus. People want the sequel. That's going to be coming later in the year as well. I'm currently working on a pirate story. I've been in development for a couple of years now, on and off, but like more than half of it's done. The thing is, like, I got to keep stopping to do also freelance work, right? So it's not just comic books at the moment. I'd like it to be, but yeah, the numbers have to go way higher so I can push away the freelance work a little bit more.
Understood.
Yeah.
And really, the freelance work is good because it's just steady cash. And I mean, you could always, in terms of strategizing, you could always take less freelance work that doesn't pay as well. Obviously keep the best paying freelance work. I'm sure you thought that one, thought about that one.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm balancing a lot.
Yeah, no, you're handling it all. You're taking care of everybody. And we're not going to keep you too late tonight because I know you gotta get some work and get some rest too. But I like this question from Cosmic Times. We a lot of times we go on these freaking streams. We all talk about the same stuff again and again. It's always the same time. But you are pretty good with the girls, Vin. You've had the girls around. I don't see girls in the background. Yeah. There's no topless girls walking around in the background right now.
Yeah, I know Cosmic Times. We're good friends.
Okay. Well, that's a good question. Is Cosmic Times one of those women?
No, that's Martin. He's
okay.
Actually, he's supposed to come on my show. So yeah, hit me up in DMs, man. I'd love to have you on. We could have a good talk.
All right. You're gonna just tell him secretly in DMs?
Well, no, there's no secret. No, I'm saying hit me up in DMs if you want to come on my show. He's got books he's promoting as well.
Guys, this is what you're paying the big money for. Vinny is going to tell us how he gets all the girls.
Dude, it's not that hard. You got to be nice. That's it. Be nice. Be truthful. They just kind of like you. Right?
Eye contact or no eye contact?
No, eye contact. Yes, it's very important.
Always eye contact.
Yeah. You can't get too handsy because we're white males now, right? And the the landscape changed.
The landscape has changed, but still very direct.
Yeah.
Complimentary. Do not be afraid. If you're afraid, you ruin the whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that.
I'm still laughing. He needs to know the secret. He's married. What are you trying to do, buddy?
Come on. On a different note, Norm Lenhart says North Hudson's a scary place in real life. Have you been to North Hudson?
No, but I did a lot of research on it. So yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because
is it scary?
Well, there's parts of the book that I actually they're real locations that I redrew in there.
I mean, does it have like a history of being haunted or anything like that?
Every place has got history, man. You know that.
No, I know what you mean, but I mean, like, do they have like legends of being haunted and?
Well, the main legend is this one, man. This is the main legend.
So the people that in North Hudson, this is what they're freaked out about.
Yeah, man.
All right. Sometimes people do adapt those local.
Yeah,
local
I mean, I didn't go too heavily into looking for their folklores and stuff. I mean, I have my own story. That's what we're telling.
Yeah, I like your story.
Thanks, brother.
It's cool, man.
Yeah, man. If you want some Adam Simpson time, all you got to do is click the little promo that Kelsey made.
Oh yeah, I want to do that. And one of the things I have not quite mastered is getting the audio in properly. We have to do that. So there's no time to learn like the present, and it's going to be really well worth everybody's time. But how in God's name do I do that? Vinny, you're a technical master. What do I have to set up on my screen to?
Oh, it's when you hit that share screen button. So take it down. Hit the share screen again. And when there's going to be a box that pops up, and in the corner it's going to say to click for audio. Okay.
Nope. Did it wrong. All right. One more time.
Did you see it?
Nope. Share screen. Bottom. You said the top. It's bottom left-hand corner, brother.
The top. I said it's in the window.
We're going to play it back, and we'll find that I'm right. Why fight about it when I'm right all the time? Anyway, come on.
Yeah, don't cry.
That's the point. See that? We're gonna have a big fight. All right, this is really cool. This was made for you by Kelsey Shannon, who is really is our #1 filmmaker in Comicsgate.
Yeah. And that piece is his as well. The you scrolled past it, that kind of purplish one. Yeah, that one.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, he won the drawing competition that was on War Campaign where we featured Through the Woods. So I told him, yeah, man, I'll put it in the book, and he was like, oh my God, dude, that'd be awesome.
Oh, so he's a sweetheart.
Yeah, it's going to be in there. I have like a gallery section. It's like a cover gallery and / pinup section. Cool. So yeah, it'll be in there.
Will you let me draw a pinup for
it? You don't draw.
Stick figures. All right, now so I should not play Red's version. Where is Kelsey's video?
It's the third one.
Yeah. There's the
and before you hit it, the second one is a brand new one that Ted Zagaro did. Absolutely amazing promo. This one is killer.
Really, Ted Zagaro.
Yeah.
You want to play Ted's first?
Sure, if you want.
Yeah, this is a great promo by Ted. Let's see. Ted's great. Oh, it's already.
You're muted. I'm not hearing any audio. I think you messed up again.
You're not hearing the audio?
Nope.
Damn it, Vinny.
Are you sure you clicked the box?
Yeah, click the effing box. We'll do it again. We'll keep doing it right. And I hope everybody's comfortable.
Come on, Adam.
Watch this until it's done properly.
You could do this, buddy.
Share screen. It says share audio.
Mm-hmm.
Click the box for share audio, and then go to application window. Right?
What do you mean application window? It's as soon as you hit the share screen, you hit OK, and then it should be the other window that pops up, and it's in the bottom corner.
Bottom left corner. Yeah, but you have to select which screen you want to share. It could be your tab that you're on now. It could be another tab.
Dude, I work 2 screens, so I don't.
Oh, that's probably a good idea.
You just have your laptop, right?
Yeah, I'm just using my laptop, but I'll do 2 screens next time. All right, we'll try it one more time. Probably won't work, but if it doesn't work, then we'll blame it on the rain, Milli Vanilli style. Can you hear it?
Nope. You want me to do it?
Well, it looks fantastic. Oh yeah. Well, why am I even doing this if you know how to do it?
I didn't think you were gonna have this much trouble, buddy.
Yeah. All right. That's fair. That's fair. Share your screen. Oh, we're getting more people watching us now.
Cool. What are you up to?
Hard boiled. You can't hear it. Just put your head next to the computer. Listen really closely. No, it's gonna work, guys. It's gonna work.
All right.
Vinny's gonna share his screen. It's gonna be gorgeous.
Yeah.
Let's do. Yeah, I want to play these videos. This is really cool.
All right. You got to click me down there.
Add to stream. All right. You are added.
Mm-hmm. Ready?
All right. I'll mute you. Go ahead. That's great.
Dude, it was killer. You surprised me with that one.
Yeah, I may have to look that guy up.
Yeah.
I know that. I think I do.
It was your simping time one.
Back through the woods.
Full screen, baby.
Back through the woods. Today on Indiegogo.
One more time.
Back through the woods. Today on Indiegogo.
Again? All right.
Back through the
For
woods.
the people. For the people.
That could be a gift, man.
On Indiegogo.
Gift worthy.
Dude, it was amazing.
That's what you get because there's all kinds of butt shots in Through the Wood. So that's what this is kind of all about. It's perfect.
Totally.
Yeah, that is Kelsey. That is Kelsey's voice.
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey did it to back up Big Vinnie.
Yeah, man. Kelsey's the man.
Praise Jesus. Trump says 2020 says LOL. I like it.
Cool. Yeah, I'm thinking like if I hit a tier, I mean like if my stretch goals could really get a good number, because I'm going to be hitting the extension on this one. So if we get closer to 30 or 35,000, I might actually do a very small run of Kelsey's image as like an alternate cover.
Interesting.
I'm thinking about doing that one. So
Ethan had an interesting idea. Well, not idea. He was just like, this is what you're supposed to do. Like, all right. And it was on a live stream. And he was like, well, you launch your book and then a couple weeks in, it always slows down. He's like, so then you do another alternate cover. And then some of the people who backed it before will back it again. And then, it gives you something new to talk about. I was like, oh, all right. Well, I guess that makes good sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I said though, but for hardcover, it's a lot more expensive. Like if it's soft cover, I get it, but
yeah, you may have to do that as like a soft cover version. Like maybe do a soft cover version.
Well, that's why I'm fine with the idea. So if I that's why I said if I hit like about 30 or 35, I'll do like maybe like a 50 or 100 issue like version of that only, like strictly numbered.
Yeah, maybe, well, if it's a soft cover like the Kelsey Shannon soft cover special edition, your printer might be able to do a foil cover too. I haven't talked to them about that. It's not standard pricing, but they do stuff that's not standard. So you might even do like a foil and do a limited run of 500 or something, and probably sell those things out or something.
Yeah, because
anything's possible.
I have an amazing friend who, I mean, this guy, his skill is like on another level. I believe it's either February or March. He said he might be free for a cover. So,
wow.
I'm toying with the idea of, like I said, we need to get the numbers up. When the numbers go up, then I could play with different variants and stuff like that. Because right now I don't have the same pull as some of the people making $100,000, right? So I'm trying to balance and budget things myself.
Yeah, you're making all the numbers work.
Yeah.
Vinny, what do you think of the Mandela effect?
What do you mean?
Do you know what that is? Have you heard of the Mandela effect?
No, tell me.
You've never heard of the Mandela effect?
Refresh me, buddy. I've been working past 3 o'clock in the morning was every night. I'm like wired right now.
It's really weird, and it takes kind of a while to explain, but it's basically like how how like in Star Wars, where people think that Darth Vader said, "Oh, Luke, I'm your father," but he really said something else, but everybody thinks he said the same thing. Have you heard of that?
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's the phrasing is different.
The phrasing is different, but everybody remembers it.
Mm-hmm. They all remember. Yeah, they remember it the same way. What was the point you were going with on that?
It's not directly related. It's about as relevant as mummy news. Let's put it that way. It's yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna have to spend more time on this another day going over that because it's not really terribly relevant to what we're talking about, and we're gonna have to do a little homework on that first. Honestly, I don't want to disappoint. I want to show you what I'm working on because I'm pretty damn excited about it. Oh, there it goes. There's no sound involved, so don't worry. It'll be fine. I'm going to have to work on that sound. This is College of the Dead graduation day. This is my sign up for it. If you go to collegeofthedead.com, it redirects to the sign up page. And this is the 48-page full color comic I'm doing. And it's complete. It's done. It looks fantastic. And I'm going to launch it very, very soon. I'm going to announce the launch date probably tomorrow.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. Thanks, man. I'm crazy excited about this. The first College of the Dead book we did was like a prequel to this story. It was in black and white, but being able to do it in color is amazing. So everybody make sure you get a chance to sign up for this. The link for College of the Dead to sign up, just so you know when it launches and you're there on the first day, is in the description. Also collegeofthedead.com. And Vinnie's Through the Woods link is in there as well in the description.
By the way,
make sure you check that out. Yeah, Vinnie, educate.
Yeah, I got a proof copy in my hands.
Whoa!
This is the matte finish. They're sending me a glossy one this week. So, but yeah, I have the actual hardcover here.
I'm gonna try to make this full screen so we can see it. Hold on a second.
Yeah, man.
Well, there it is. I can't believe that worked. Through the Woods. Oh my God.
So yeah, this is one of the proof copies. And this book is, again, it's closer to 9 by 12 inches. It was like supposed to be 8.5 by 11. It was actually slightly bigger than that. So I mean, like, you're gonna see this beautiful artwork. Just every detail that they put in here is insane. Here's a nice sexy page too for you guys.
Ooh, that's an extra sexy page nobody has seen yet.
That's right. But yeah, I don't want to give too much away either. So.
No, understood.
I don't want to get too much into it, but yeah, you can see it is a very big book.
It is absolutely gorgeous. I just hope it's not too big to ship, Vin.
No. I
get worried like an old lady with that stuff.
Yeah, I already got the boxes for this to test it out. Yeah, it's gonna be perfect. That's why I decided, I'll do that extra tier as well. That'll have 2 of them in there. So yeah.
Yeah.
This
so what is it?
This thing's like a pound.
So how much are those books individually? Like someone just wants to buy one of the hardcovers.
It's $35 if you just want to get it as is like this. To get it signed is an extra $5, so it's $40.
Very reasonable.
Yeah, very. And like I said, you get 2 for $75. For hardcover, this thing's gonna retail like at about $40 to $45. The way that this is, this format and everything, because this is pretty much like a European kind of format.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. 9 by 12 hardcover.
Yeah. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, see, these people know about some of this. James was telling us. James Hayes, he's fantastic. You know James.
Yep.
The Mandela effect is freaky, and he thinks it's real. It's a situation in which many people believe that an event occurred when it did not, like Nelson Mandela dying in jail.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Because somehow, like, it was announced in the 1980s that Nelson Mandela died in jail, but he didn't actually die in jail.
Right.
So the idea is that somehow it's like timelines. What is this guy Moot Point is saying? Hey, Moot Point. Some say the timeline is split off in 2012. So, like, you know how there are supposed to be multiple alternate realities, but in all those realities, you're a great artist, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Guys, make sure you back Through the Woods. Make sure you subscribe to my amazing channel and click the bell for notifications. Lots of cool comics related stuff, some other pop culture stuff that we do on this channel. Vinnie T is my first interview in a hell of a long time. It's really, really a privilege to talk to Vinnie. Vinnie he's like the hardest working guy in comics. He's doing comics, he's doing freelance, he's streaming, promoting himself, but also promoting a lot of other people. Vinnie's a great guy. So, Justin,
brother.
I was just wrapping up, and then you had to say this, Justin. He split his timeline on her. Now, come on, Justin. That's actually very funny.
Oh man,
it is very funny. So, guys, this was just going to be a quick stream. We got to let Vinnie get some rest. Thanks again for watching us. God bless the chat. Thank you, Mayfield Jukes. Thank you, Moot Point. Thank you, James, Justin, Papa. All right, what is this? Sinbad being a genie in the 90s film. Yeah, Sinbad, I believe he was. Do you know who Sinbad is, right?
Yeah.
That comedian?
Yeah, he was hilarious.
Right? Wasn't he a genie in a 90s film? You think that he was?
I think that was
I
Shaq.
think that he was.
Wasn't that Shaq? Shaq.
I think he was. Thanks, Mayfield. Yeah, no, that's the Mandela effect. It's very confusing. I'll do some research. We could definitely do it another night.
Yeah.
And of course, the girls will be there as well. Guys, have a great night. Great being with you, and thanks a million. Keep an eye out for Through the Woods, and also make sure you're on my mailing list for College of the Day, graduation day, coming soon.
Yeah.
Have a great night, everybody.
Later, guys.